Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
What is going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and welcome to BioShock The Collection, one of the most incredible franchises in gaming history, resurrected and revitalized in full 1080p, up to 60 frames per second, and they packed all three games in, BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite, and those will be coming on September 13th here in North America, and September 16th everywhere else. We're starting off with the original BioShock because that is the game that really has defined my gaming career, my gaming life, and now we get to play it again on modern consoles, swimming straight out of the wreckage to the lighthouse. There's a certain majesty seeing this game done up in such an amazing new look, and they've added some effects to certain scenes. They've made everything all pretty. It's almost like they've spliced the game to give it a prettier look, a prettier face, and boy does it look good. So we are going to play through some of it, jump around, show you some of the iconic moments. They've added director's commentary videos with Jeff Keighley and Ken Levine, which will be awesome to watch. Maybe we'll find one of those in this video, and just re-immerse ourselves in Rapture, which has to be my favorite game world of all time. And there's always a lighthouse, so that is where we begin, entering the golden doors of Andrew Ryan's domain. No gods or kings, only man in the face of a real interesting man stares down upon us. You'll notice that everything has a real new sheen to it. I played the game back in the summer of 2007. I just moved, transferred schools, and it really made a huge mark. I don't know if I've told this story fully before, but I really attribute BioShock to starting YouTube. That was the game that made me so interested in games at a level where I was listening to podcasts and reading every magazine review, and now here we are today, almost a decade later. The collection's coming out, and we get to play it. I'm getting to play it here at 2K, actually. They were kind enough to fly me out to Nevada to their studios and check out the game, which is an incredible, surreal moment for me because it's probably my favorite game of all time, and getting to play the brand new collection at 2K, I don't think it could be any more perfect.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture.
Here it is in all of its glory. There's two moments for me that are like chill-inducing moments. It's the rising above the clouds into Columbia and BioShock Infinite, in the opening of the bathysphere window here in Rapture. You'll notice that Andrew Ryan ordered a new shipment of jellyfish. Those were not in the original, added for just some extra detail and really making this as perfect of a version of BioShock 1 as they possibly could.
Is it someone new?
After that incredibly eerie scream, we jump ahead to the first plasmid. And this moment is one of the ones that let you know that BioShock was not an ordinary shooter. If you didn't know already, by the super creepy bathysphere, the disfigured screaming splicer, you knew you were getting something good when you first approached the Gatherer's Garden.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating from my...
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Now that we've been magically modified, we're ready to go into the game proper. The combat begins here as we see the creepy masks and the menaces that lie beneath the surface. The splicers serve as the base enemies that define Rapture, but the big daddy you just saw is probably the coolest part. A roaming boss that we will have to deal with more than once. Let's take this guy out before he even has a chance to say hello. I've also got Electro Bolt, and a lot of the fun of the game is mixing the plasmids with the weaponry and using guns, your melee wrench, and the different elemental abilities to take out anyone that tries to approach. A lot of collection as well, gathering all sorts of resources, ammo, health, Eve, what refills our plasmids, and exploring ever increasingly creepy areas and corpses and corners of a city gone all wrong. It started out beautiful, and you learn plenty more as you go of how it just all went terribly, terribly wrong. And we'll make it go terribly wrong for these guys with a little water fun. Don't try that at home. Party hats for everyone except these two. And it's really cool for me because, like I said, I played BioShock back in the day, and now I'm really impressed with how good it actually looks. Like, it feels like, hey, we're playing a new BioShock on modern consoles, and everything feels like totally normal, totally natural. The character models, even the hands of our character, the environments themselves, it all looks like you'd expect for something in 2016. Hello. That's the deadly 1-2 punch, the electro bolt, and the wrench as we work our way through the bathrooms here.
Sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Oh baby, there's Mr. Bubbles, and his nickname may sound cute, but he's anything but, destroying this poor splicer, all in efforts to protect the little sister. And that tag team is so critical to this storyline in this game, and I cannot wait to play more of it. I'll have an extended look of BioShock 1 on my channel, an unedited version, as well as videos highlighting BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite, if you're curious to see what those look like here as part of the collection. These poor people won't get to see it, but you will. Thanks so much for joining us and checking out BioShock 1, all done up fancy and fine in 2016 here. There's one of those director's commentary we can pick up and get some more insider information and insight from Ken Levine himself, and continue this magical quest. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed a glimpse into Rapture. Whether you've been here before or this is your first time in the city, it is an amazing and incredible journey, and I cannot wait to continue more. So until then, thanks again for watching. Drink some hot chocolate, and we will see you all later.